have had a short hiatus from YouTube, and now we're back with much more energy and bringing you more great content and more great training tips. So today I'm going to share with you the secrets of the circle. By the end of this video, you're going to have 4 great tips on how to make your circle even better. Whether you're starting out or you're a seasoned competitor, these tips are for you. I've helped hundreds of riders do the same thing. So let's get started with the secrets of the circle. First tip is never ride more than 3. Now that might sound counterproductive, but the less you ride, the more emphasis you're going to put on the circles that you do ride. If you say to yourself that you've got endless circles that you can do to get this right, then that's exactly what you'll do, and there's no pressure to perfect the little things, and you're free to make the same mistakes over and over. So if you say I've only got 3 circles, and you know what is even better? 2 circles. If you say to yourself I've only got 3 circles to get good balance, get a nice shape, not lose my line, then you are going to emphasize what you do in that short time frame. And for the horse, that's 3 circles in the same frame without a change. So then you need to go off and do some transitions and come back and ride some, you can ride another circle or 2 or 3. So the more you ride, the more you're actually going to make a mess of it. It's like doing anything. You don't leg yield, around and around and around the arena. You don't do medium trot all the way around the arena, over and over, and circles are the same. So in your training, when you're riding and planning what you're going to do, really keep those circles short, and then you can make some transitions and come back and ride some more. And the other thing, if you're rewarding your horse for having a go and really trying for you and keeping that exercise short, then your horse is far more likely to have another go the next time you try it. The more if your horse gives you something good and you don't reward it then and there, the horse isn't going to be so generous next time, because the horse knows that it's not going to get that reward, that rest, a pat, for doing a good job. So make sure that you go and you do your circles, and then you go and do something different or pat and have a rest. The next thing to think about is that circles come in different sizes. So make sure you're practicing all of those different sizes, regardless of your level. You can still walk a 10-meter circle even if you're not balanced enough to trot one. You should be attempting to trot your 15-meter circles and using them throughout your, using them in your training and your riding. The 15-meter circle, if you can nail that, then a 20-meter circle is going to be a breeze. Try your medium trot on your 20-meter circle, and then go and try it on your 15, and it really engages the inside hind leg. And if you try a medium trot in the second half of a 15-meter circle and then down your long side, you're going to have lots of power at your disposal, and that's what we're after in dressage. So try your different sizes, and if your horse is balanced enough, do go down to the smaller circles. If you want to nail your leg yields, then try a 10-meter circle beforehand. If you want to nail your center lines, either a 10-meter circle or an 8-meter volte, you can use that in preparation for your center line practice. The other thing is that the smaller the circle, the more it highlights the holes in your training or the problems you'll encounter. If you can fudge something through on a 20-meter circle, bring it down to 15. You'll really be able to see what's going on with your training and your riding. And in that way you can, it's like a mirror, and you can identify what's wrong and then go away and fix it. And of course that's what dressage is all about. The other thing is that you want to be able to change it up, and you could ride a 20 and then a 15 and then a 10 and then go back out. That might be a bit too much for a horse that's not terribly well balanced and muscled, but it's still something you can do. You can ride your 15-meter circles instead of your 20s, and in your warm-up you can walk your 10-meter circles, and that will give you suppleness and a bit of, you know, flexibility. See where your horse is at with its suppleness and flexibility. And don't forget, you know, like once you start heading towards novice, you are going to need those 15-meter circles. And don't forget to try them at all different paces. You know, how are the circles going in canter? Are you losing balance? Is your horse rushing if it's on a smaller circle? And in that way, you can get a really good gauge of where your horse is at and what you need to work on. So the next thing you can think about is ride instead of riding a circle line, you know, how you imagine the line in the sand, ride a diamond. And so that way you're looking ahead, you're going to see a point ahead, and you're looking for the points of the diamond. So you're looking for 4 points, and you're just riding to each point. And riding it in that way, the rest of it, the parts in between each point, they will sort themselves out. And you can, you know, that's a way to think differently about your circle and use your body in a slightly different way to get yourself from point to point, rather than saying, oh, I need to, you know, keep the consistent band, but my horse is falling out here or falling in there. I don't quite have control of the shoulder. Think of the points of a diamond, and that should help you with your circle and the shape and line. And of course, you've also got the figure eight. Now the figure eight, I love a figure eight because it's like a circle on steroids. The figure eight, you know, you've got that transition from one side to the other right in the middle, and that is where you're going to see any more problem. You know, if you're executing your circles well, do your figure eight, and that's where you're going to start to see more problems. You know, do you have contact issues? Do you not pick up your outside rein soon enough? Does the horse, you know, fall only when you do the figure eight? Is the, you know, are you losing your balance? Is the horse losing its balance and, you know, rocking you to the outside? Or, you know, is it dropping a shoulder after a transition? But that transition from one side to the other, it will highlight what's going on with your training, and you can, you know, work towards improving it. And don't forget, you know, you've got a 20-meter figure eight, you've got a 15-meter figure eight, and you've got a 10-meter figure eight. Those different sizes, again, are going to give you different ways of building strength and suppleness in your horse for your dressage. They are my 4 secrets of the circle to get you riding great circles in your training. If you found this video useful, hit the like button, of course share it, and pop your comments below. I'd love to hear about your circles and, you know, what size is working for you. Have you tried different sizes, and are they working or are they not? Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.